Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about my updated EDC pouch. I don't know if you remember the last video. I had this really fat and bulky package hanging from my belt, but this time I think I got it right. I got it practical, I got it flat, I got it light, and I've got everything in there. This time it's not that much of a survival bag, but really an EDC. That's why it's so much smaller. And to give you the measurements, this is about 10 centimeters in height and it's 8 centimeters wide, and it is not 3 centimeters thick, so it's pretty light, pretty neat, pretty flat. Okay, let's get right into it. First off, the pouch is MOLLE compatible, and I wear this on my belt. And I've got it completely full. So first off, I got my Leica tactical pen. Really cool pen, heavy duty, does what it's supposed to do. It's going to write and it's gonna hurt people. Then I got a lighter. This is an atomic lighter. It's refillable, it's electric, so it will work under basically any kind of condition. Then I got my Pocket Ninja wallet tool, which is pretty cool. It has a bottle opener on it, has a can opener, has a few different sized hex wrenches ranging from 6 to 12 millimeters. You have some kind of a, it's a, what did they call it? A letter opener, I'm sorry. You get a ruler on there, which by this time is wearing off slightly. Got a couple different sized flathead screwdrivers. Yeah, you know, the common stuff. Oftentimes I just use it as a bottle opener, and sometimes I use the hex wrenches if I can't find a second one to counter. So that's pretty cool, very practical. You can find these very cheap online. I got this one for €1, so don't run out and spend like, I don't know, 10 or 12 bucks on this. Then I got a mini pry bar, and many of you will think, okay, what you gonna do with it? It's so tiny, you can't really use it, but I have to disagree. You can actually use it. It has a complete size of 7.5 centimeters, and I use it for pulling out little staples, getting out some nails, sunken in screw heads, stuff like this. Therefore it's really good. It weighs nothing, so you can just toss it in and forget about it. And if you're using it twice a month, yeah, it's really helpful. You can also scrape stuff with it. Yeah, I found myself using this more often than I thought, and this is another one of those €1 eBay finds. Okay, moving on. We have some chapstick, which is always good to keep your lips alive, and for small cuts like this one on your finger, you just use it, rub it on there, and it's gonna heal a little faster, and it's also going to stop bleeding on small cuts. And this is also a sun blocker, as you can see here, Lichtschutzfaktor 20. So if you have some exposed skin that you forgot to rub up in the morning, you can just use this and yeah, complete your protection. So that's really helpful. And also in terms of survival, this can of course act as a fire starter or as an accelerant on some kind of wood material and so on. There are billions of videos out there showing you the uses of chapstick, and yeah, it's good to have. And then for a survival element, I've got this very small little ferro rod and the striker. In the original setup there was a handle on there, and they were strapped together with this band. I kept the band and just wrapped it around, so it makes a very compact package. I mean, this is not even 1 centimeter high, and it's only 6.5 centimeters long, and also very lightweight. I mean, keep in mind the pocket is very small, So the items have to be small, or you can just fit, I don't know, 2 or 3 items in there. Okay. And then, oh, this is a little beat up. Maybe torn up by this point. Just an alcohol Pret pad. And yeah, can always use this. I mean, I'm using machines and knives and whatnot every day. And so I find myself frequently cut, as you can see here and there. So it's always good to have a way of disinfecting all that little stuff. Okay, and I think that's the final item. Yes, it is. I have a little flashlight. This is the True Night T01, as you can see. It is very, very bright. If you turn it around the right way. These are 125 lumens with a runtime of approximately 54 minutes. And this runs on a AAA battery. If you unscrew this, see the battery fits right in there, so it's only that much larger than the actual battery, which is a really cool thing. Never seen that powerful flashlight in this little configuration, and I think I'm going to do a separate video about this flashlight. But that's basically it for today. This is the complete layout. Yeah, let me think what you think about it and what you might improve. Yeah, I'm going to quickly show you the items I've so far swapped out. First off, I moved from this big torch to this little one. This had, yeah, no power in comparison. If you compare it to this, well, you can't even see the beam. And it's a lot larger. I mean, the runtime is therefore a little longer, but hey, you want to have power in your hand, right? And I also fitted this knife in there, but yeah, I virtually never used it because I never felt the need to use a corkscrew on work. And if I want to use a knife, I just take my current EDC knife and get the job done. Yeah, the only 2 things I'm missing in this setup is an awl and a little wood saw, but I've never used the wood saw, at least on my daily basis. And yeah, an awl is maybe to some extent, yeah, you just don't need it that often, at least in my case. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching and bye bye.